Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome to my channel. My name is Sai. So this channel talks about creativity, riding a skateboard, building DIYs, doing some skate reviews, probably shoe reviews as well. Um, Today, this video, we will just talk about a board, a very special board that I've got from one of my friend from Cebu. I actually made an intro for this, however, the audio got corrupted and the color of the video wasn't that nice, so I decided to create another intro. So I'll show you the clip of the original intro, but just for a few seconds. But yeah, anyways, as I've mentioned, the main reason why I made this video is for me to review the board. Which I've got from Shifty Skate Shop. So Shifty Skate Shop, shout out to Wash, who's the owner of Shifty Skate Shop. Shifty Skate Shop, by the way, they are located in Cebu Skate Park. So yeah, without further ado, let me show you the board. Sorry, I've already set this up. So as what I've mentioned, I've made a video where I showed the specs of the board, but it kind of messed up the audio and the color of the video. I don't know what happened, but anyways, this is the board. So this is an egg-shaped board that as I mentioned, I've got from Shifty Skate Shop. And the size of this board, it's an 8.25 board. Okay, 8.25, but that's only in the middle of part of the board, because this type of board, since it's an egg shape, the size, it narrows down as it goes towards the tail. So this is a twin tail board. That means it's an asymmetrical board. Basically, it's the same specs for the nose or tail. The nose and tail rather. It has same size and shape. Now, 8.75 in the middle, and right where you can, or where you put your trucks in, it's around 8.5, and then just past few inches past this two hardwares from the trucks, it goes to 8.125. It narrows down to 7 and up to 6 inches. Now, I've been using this board for months. Honestly, I think this is my third or fourth board with same size and shape. And it's safe to say that I really like the board. It has its pros and cons. I mean, the positive and negative side for me, which I'll be sharing to you folks. But just to start off with the positive part of this board, one thing that I love about this board is it has a 14-inch wheelbase. So what I mean is that there's two hardwares. Inside this two hardwares, it's just 14 inches. So that means it's shorter. So I'm around 5'6", and a pretty standard Filipino height, which I believe it's better for me. Again, in my own opinion, it's better for me when I'm riding this board, or when I'm doing ollies and flip tricks. I kind of just it's just stable for me. So that's one thing that I like about this board, and later on I'll be sharing you a few more things that I love or like about this board. Now, I've set up the board along with, actually this is a new pair, or not pair, a new set of Spitfire wheels. It's a Spitfire 57, and I think it's called Spitfire lock-ins. It's a new pair actually, but I've used the board already, so it's kind of like dusty and whatnot. And then I also have this Ace trucks. So it's Ace 57, or sorry, Ace 55 hollows, Ace AF1 hollows 55, and I'm also using a deck rail, which is a Santa Cruz deck rails. Now, I've skated this board. I initially planned to just skate it for one day and give you my feedback about the board, how I skated it. But I end up skating the board for almost a week. I've been skating almost every day, an hour or two every day. Uh, so I'm just gonna show a video of how I skated this for the first 2 days, and yeah, I'll be playing the video now.
Alright, I'm out here at our local DIY spot. First day skating this new setup. So fresh deck, new set of wheels. I'm super hyped to break it in. Here I'm just testing the new wheels on a smooth ground. And obviously I really like the pop. Everyone likes a fresh board, fresh popped. So I'm just warming up here. Now, just a disclaimer, I can do tricks on a skateboard, but not to the extent that's similar to those pros. So I'll be basing my board review on the tricks that I can do. So hopefully you enjoy watching this video. So I was just doing board slides here, both front side and back sides. This was switch 180 to front side board slide. And this rail really scares me because it moves whenever you're doing tricks on it. And the ground that we have on this spot is really slippery. So you have to be cautious when you're doing tricks on this rail. So you can see the rail move on this line with that front board. So this is me attempting frontside 50-50s for the first time on this day. And luckily I got it first try. And I was super amazed this day because I've never been so consistent with frontside 50-50s on round rails. And on this day, I've landed it like more than 20 times. And yeah, I was super hype. Now, on the first day, one thing that I noticed is that this board is way lighter compared to the other boards. Mainly, the reason is that it's a 7-ply board, and I'm using a really big size wheels and big sizes of trucks, so I would really appreciate having a lighter board. Now I tried slappy 50-50s, and yeah, it was. So I tried slappy crooks here. With this new set of wheels, it rolls faster than my previous wheel. I'm not sure what's the reason, even though my previous wheel was larger. It was 58 and this one is 57. Maybe because it's Spitfire or the hardness. But yeah, this is already my second day of skating with this new board. First day was super hype. I landed couple tricks. Just try to move this barrier or whatever is it called, and I was doing plenty of backside slappy 50-50s here. And this is one of my favorite curve spots. Now, for some reason, frontside 50-50s or frontside slappy 50-50s is kind of hard on this curve. It's sketchy, but I'll take it. So this is one of my favorite slappy tricks, which is slappy feeble grind. I wish I could do this or this trick on a round rail. Yeah, I've tried it. Probably in our next video, I'll show you my attempts and hopefully land it. And there you go. That's slappy feeble. So here I tried slappy crooks again. Now this is just me skating. Now, as what I've said, for some reason I can now do frontside 50-50s on a round rail consistently. This is my third day skating this new board. I gotta give you my feedback. So, magbisaya bitaw tayo, kapoy ng English. Kung gi-mention ganiya sa intro nga ika-tulo or ika-upat na nako ni nga board with same shape. And it's safe to say nga I really like this board. I love doing slappy tricks, and with the smaller nose or tail, it makes my life easier. Sayun you guys when you're doing slappy tricks, kay less friction towards the nose or tail when you're slapping onto the curve. Another positive side, kay gamay siya wheelbase, so kung pareho mo na kung mubo-mubo, medyo nakulangan sa height, I would highly recommend getting this board or at least trying this board. Now, the only negative thing for me or downside aning a board ay tungod gamay siya nose or tail, dako siya adjustments sa mga flip tricks, at least for me para nako medyo nag-adjust ko sa akong mga flip tricks kay less room to flick, especially with kick flips, or maybe adjust yun ang akwang flip tricks upay minimal ra kay tag flip tricks. So, but on the other side, wala naman ko'y laing mahunaw-naan nga negative ani nga board aside sa katura maglisod na ko sa mga flip tricks. Would I recommend this board? So kung pareho mo na ako na ganahan ng slappy tricks, I would really recommend getting this board. If also ka ng medyo nakulangan mo sa height, like mentioned earlier, try getting this board. Available rin siya at Shifty Skate Shop. And yeah, that's just it. And I'm hoping to create another content with a detailed review of other boards.
Alright, that's all for this video. I hope you liked it. Once again, this channel talks about creativity on a skateboard, building DIYs, doing some skate reviews. Now, if you like it, kindly share the video. I'm gonna create more content soon. So that's all, and thank you for watching.